40 something years. Oh, all right. So 1770 James is come. Then James Skinner just come. Then James Skinner has a daughter, which is what Anne. Anne just come. Anne just come married to Dr. Maxwell.
Oh, so Anne was the free woman of colour.
No, Skinner. James Skinner was the woman. Yeah. So it's a man. The son married to the woman of color. And that woman of color had a daughter who was married to Maxwell, and then Maxwell had Reverend David Maxwell. Reverend David Maxwell had David Maxwell. And David Maxwell had.
Came to Australia.
Yeah. Reverend David came to Australia, but Reverend David had. James, go back. No, it's a name.
He had George.
Well, yeah, it's a name I was trying to remember. So it's James, the woman.
Oh, Jane.
Or whatever she was. The daughter.
Yeah.
The daughter, and Dr. Maxwell had David. David had Dr. No, George.
Yeah.
George. Yeah, with the lawyer. Yeah. And then George had Ray. And then Ray had George.
Yeah.
And then
me, and then you.
And then you. So that's 9 generations.
Does he have colour in his
direct
bloodline?
All of us.
Yeah, a long way back then.
No,
all of us.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You're very white.
So that's the image. That's what the book talks about. While the Maxwells went back to white.
They went to Scotland.
Yeah, they went. Yeah. No, but when we looked up.
They bred to those white people too, didn't they?
Yes. So when he married to Skinner, which is, they said is a woman of color, she was a black person. But when Max and myself look her up, and we found out that Jane Skinner was a woman of color, not a mulatto. She was already mulatto is half, and then quadroon is quarter. She was already quarter black. So she was almost nearly white already. So then she had a baby now with the white guy, and that girl is a mustique or octone, which is 1/8 black. So that child who married the doctor was passing already for a white person. And they choose the term.
Her brothers, didn't they move to America?
To where?
Move to America.
The academic guy in America. He's related to her brothers.
Which one? Cecil?
Yeah.
No, Cecil is on
your
Cecil is on your branch.
Yes.
But Cecil's James, just the first old man who came to Jamaica, had the man.
She's related to another line.
So no, that second guy who married to Skinner had a child, which that's the branch that Cecil is coming off of.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How's your family?
So Cecil, if you look at Cecil, Cecil's all of us. My great grandfather they call him red man, white man. My grandfather his legs are like you, but his face is dark. And then his father was called a white man, but that's not a white term we use. Once you're clear skin in Jamaica, they say white man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the bloodline was still. I'm gonna show you a picture of a cousin. Inez, my grandfather's niece is clearer than fit.
Have you done an ancestry DNA?
No, my daughter did.
Yeah.
I've done the migration DNA, and I've done the mitochondrial DNA to point in Africa which tribe I'm from.
Wow.
Really?
Yes,
Where
so
is that?
I'm from Timney,
Where,
up
what
in
country?
Sierra Leone.
Oh, really?
So that's where I went. And when I went and took pictures with the tribal guys,
Yeah, wow.
they're in their language. Why it took you so long to come back? I said, I've never been here. When you look at both of us,
Yeah.
night, they thought we were brothers. But
Have you done your family? Has he done your family? That could be next.
that we are on. We came out of Africa and we swung towards India. There's a western part of India. It's called Kushar, Nasha, whatever it is. And for some reason we swung north into the steppes. That's just 20,000 years ago. And when we came back across the steppes, we end up in Finland. We ended up in Finland, and it seemed like the family line disappeared. That's why I think when you're looking in England, there's so very few Chiscoms in terms of bloodline, and we were called. I have a Jisom, Jusum, Jasum. By the time they reached Barbados, they were called Gis. G-U, the grandmother was calling the kids Guiscombe.
I've always called them Giscons.
You said Giscombs and I said Giscombs.
Yeah.
For some reason, and Dad tried to straighten me out.
Yeah, but where did you
On-
get that from? You just made it up.
But my mother said the same thing he says.
And wash your hands.
Good to go around to remember it all.